Life is a casino. We don't sing, we just hit them off with C-notes. And you can bet it all. I'ma be the last one standing tall. Joey Molino.
What's up, DG?
Life is a casino. We don't sing, we just hit them off with
Tell us about ourselves.
And you can bet it all. I'ma be the last one standing tall. Joey
Skinny
Molino.
with Joey Merlino.
This is Lil Snuff from the Skinny Joey Merlino podcast. We would like to thank you for watching. Head on over to Patreon for the full episode. Welcome back to Skinny with Joey Merlino, Lil Snuff, good friends of ours here today, Bobby and Paul, and another good friend that put this all together. You start off by introducing yourself.
I'm Bob Young, and
You put this together.
I put this together, and I'm very excited to be here.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
As a
guys.
little kid, when you're a kid, come to Christmas, it's like it's so exciting.
There you go. So we'll start the podcast off. It's about boxing.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk a little bit about boxing. How'd you guys get into the boxing world?
You want to go first?
Yeah,
Look, Paul.
my whole family boxed. My grandfather boxed, my brother boxed, my cousin from Cleveland. I don't know if you ever heard Joey Maxim. He was a boxer.
Okay.
And it was just in my family, like all the way down, and then we always had a heavy bag. And you know, I was getting kicked out of all these schools, and just for being a retard. But my brother really brought me to the gym.
To start your boxing?
So you got beat up a lot.
Yeah.
You know, a kid growing up.
Yeah, your kid made you want to fight.
Well, in the house, everybody's fighting.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Now, with me, it started with my dad. My dad wanted to be a boxer.
It's all right, it's all right.
Little kid, but his dad died when he was 2 years old, and his mom, my grandmother, didn't have any real skills. She was an old school Italian grandma, just to take care of kids and raise a family. So she had to work to keep them, him and my uncle, keep them fed and clothed. So he didn't get a chance to box. He grew up in the street, lost his complete the school. He went to high school, had a GED, dropped out, got my mom pregnant, then they had me. So years later, he wanted all his sons.
Right.
Me, both my brothers, Vince and Tony. I was 10, Tony was 7, Vince was 9. He made us all box.
Wow, everybody got into boxing that fast.
He didn't give us a choice.
Yeah.
He said, you're going to do this. We moved from East Orange to Wanacue, nice white suburbs.
Right.
Then drove every day. My mom drove us down to Patterson, dropped us off at the gym, and she went home, and then my dad came back from after work. But he made us all fight for 5 years. We didn't have a choice. I got really good at it. By the time I was 15, I was beating up grown men.
Yeah.
This is good. I can make a living doing this.
Yeah.
So it's only I propose it. I'm that namesake, Robert Edward Czyz Jr.
Right.
I went on to live his dream.
Right.
That's amazing.
Patterson's tough.
Unbelievable.
Patterson's some tough people come out
But you know
of Patterson.
what? You know, this is the truth.
This is Lil Snuff from the Skinny Joey Merlino podcast, and what an offer I have for you. GeminiCasino.com. Use the promo code SNUFF. You're going to get a 100% deposit match if you're a first-time user. Use that promo code SNUFF to get a 100 deposit match if you're a first-time user. Tell them the Skinny Joey Merlino and Lil Snuff podcast sent you, and always gamble responsibly.
If you go to a white city, it's all white, you're not going to ever be able to fight
Right.
like you can if you don't go to an urban city.
No, you got it.
You need the black and Hispanics.
Yeah.
You need to see them
Yeah.
and do the rhythm. Like they used to call me the white boy with soul.
Yeah, you got to have the rhythm.
Yeah,
Got to be
gotta-
good on your feet.
you gotta-
Do you remember your first fight?
Yeah, I remember my first fight. I was fighting some dude down in McKeesport, some black dude, and we just fought. And I stopped him in like the second round. But the funny thing about it was just the way I entered boxing. I just came up. I was poor, so my mom was doing the wrong thing on crack. My dad OD'd. I had the whole Social Security check. I went down to the gym, bought the gym clothes, come up to the gym, and I never stopped boxing.
That was how it started.
God bless you.
So you basically did everything on your own.
Well, no, I had a teacher, PK Pecor, who was unbelievable.
And that's who taught you everything.
Yeah, he taught me.
How many fights do you have?
I had 90 amateur fights and 49-1 as a professional.
49-1? Lightweight, right?
You got to remember, I got shot when I was 16.
Right.
So I was out for like a year and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
How many amateur fights did you say?
90.
90.
Jesus.
How about 49-1?
49-1. That's a lot of boxing.
There's a lot of boxing.
That's wear and tear on your body.
Yeah, see, I only had 26 amateur fights. It was very limited.
Very limited.
It wasn't really. We started. I turned pro very young, but As a pro, though, I was 44-8. 6 different weight divisions, 3 world titles.
How old were you when you both turned pro?
I was 19.
19 and 18. I mean, they're serious records.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
He's
These
3-time
guys
champ.
Yeah.
Paulie, yeah, Bobby. In New Jersey, Bobby's a legend. To win 3 titles, you got a better chance hitting the lottery.
Yeah.
That's Hall of Fame right there.
That's Hall of Fame.
No, it is.
And
Listen, I'm gonna tell you
Paulie,
right now, I
49-1.
tried 3 times. I got a draw. I won 1. I got a draw against Leonard Dorn, and I lost against the other jerk-off, Juan Perez. And that's what happened.
Yeah.
But he held the lightweight title for
Lightweight.
But
a long
I
time.
didn't fight for the title. The last time I fought for the title, I was 38 years old. And I
Wow.
was already, I have to tell the truth because I was already like not a fighter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you start putting stuff in your body and abusing your body, I don't believe you're a fighter.
Yeah. And it's especially when you're fighting that much time. I mean, it's a struggle to keep your body in the right shape and do the right
And I
thing.
was going in and out of the penitentiary I was with my wife. Every time I seen my wife or something would happen, they would catch me. They would catch me with her, and on my green sheet, I wasn't allowed to be around her. So that's a whole year and plus a year suspension. So I started to be inactive when I got out of penitentiary. When I went in, it was okay because I was fighting all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But when Leonard Dorn, we had a rematch and he retired. You know what I mean? That like 2 days later, I went out and did the wrong thing and paid for that for a very long time.
For a long time.
Right? How much time did you do?
I did 33 months,
Right.
15 years supervised parole, and it
Yeah, that's the
just
worst.
kept going back,
Yeah.
going back.
Well, once you're in
Even
the
for
system.
even for the little stints.
Yeah,
It's just like, you know.
it's
But you know what? You have to blame it on yourself.
This is Lil Snuff from the Skinny Joey Merlino podcast, and we would like you to check out A&J Flooring Kitchen and Baths. If you need a new kitchen, if you need a new bathroom, if you need a whole new house, they can handle it all. From countertops, backsplash, flooring, and don't forget one thing, they don't do it for more, they do it for less.
yeah. You're doing life on the installment plan.
Yeah.
They just keep going back.
You go,
and forth, back
fucking
and
year,
forth.
50, 18 months,
They don't
15
just
months.
look at me like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
That's
impossible.
tough. How about for you?
The only time I went to jail was for DUI.
Do you?
Yeah, I didn't do anything too bad.
Good.
I was too afraid of my father.
Yeah.
And then by that time I was older, and my dad passed away. I was old enough. I was my own self.
Yeah.
My own man, fighting, doing the right thing.
What weight class did you have?
I fought in 6 different weight classes. I won world titles at light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and super cruiserweight.
Wow.
And
Started at middleweight.
Middleweight you were, I remember
Started
that.
at middleweight, and then super middleweight, and then 3 titles. Then I fought heavyweight, even fought Holyfield.
Yeah, Holyfield. I remember you fought Holyfield.
Yeah, well, Paul really never saw it. Saying
I
about,
watched that
he
hard.
said, "Man, go ahead, tell me what you said."
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
This is real fight,
when
guys.
in 2 rounds, if he gets 1 or 2 more rounds, Holyfield's out of gas.
Yeah.
it's a different ball
I
game.
mean, I don't know. I
He
don't
said
know
to
if
the-
he,
he
I'm
said
just
to-
saying. That's me.
He said in an interview a year later at the magazine, he said, Bobby Czyz would have won 1 more round. He said, I was going to quit.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about
Then
that?
he gave me, he wanted Tyson Holyfield. He
Yeah.
was politics. and
Yeah, it was all, yeah.
Then we gave Czyz a shot.
Yeah.
Ironically, I called both of the Tyson Holyfield fights
Czyz
for
said,
Showtime.
"I know, I
Yeah.
can take care of it."
Yeah, you were an announcer.
Yeah,
right?
you were the announcer.
I was there when he bit his ear in Vegas.
I was there.
You was there, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was there.
The guy next to me said, I think he just headbutted him. I said, no, he fucking bit him. He did something. Ain't no way he had, because he was in pain. He was like jumping.
he
The
fucking
angle I was
bit him.
sitting where I was commentating from, I didn't see the bite. I was on the other side of
Right.
the bite, and when they showed it back on replay, they said they're talking. People on both sides of me are talking. Freddie Pacheco, Steve Albert, and for the first time I said, I don't think I have anything to say.
You were stunned.
I'm speechless. I can't. What do you compare that to?
I know.
He spit it out too, didn't he?
Yeah. And put it right on the mat.
Although I actually got bit once.
Did you?
My second pro fight.
In the shoulder?
I bit right on part of my neck and shoulder.
The fuck you fight, a snake? Who the fuck was it? He bit you?
A Muslim guy
Right.
who I also used many years later for sparring partner.
Barn partner? How about that?
A lot of boxers.
They got to
that
spit
we
the mouthpiece out though, right?
I don't
Oh
know.
no, I knocked his mouthpiece out.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
when
then he
knocked
bit
out,
you.
He bit me.
Yeah, then he
Then he
bit you.
bit you. All the boxers that we talk to and everybody that's in this business, why is there so much politics involved?
It's just. Yeah, I've been in a long time.
No, it's
It's terrible. Some of the politics, like this kid here, You know,
Destroys fights.
I mean, what they did to him, how certain fighters won't fight him because they know they couldn't beat him. I don't need to mention names. Everybody
But
knows.
it's not even really like that though, because
It always was like that.
I know, but
Adrian
listen,
Stone,
let me say
the
something.
guy
Let me just say
couldn't get a
something.
fight for him.
Because I was packing the arena, making a whole bunch of people coming to the event, like a big following,
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was a hometown thing, but when your promoter don't believe in you, guess what? You think he ain't gonna keep the gate.
Everybody says that about the promotion. This is Lil Snuff from the Skinny Joey Merlino podcast. And today I present you the official sponsor of our podcast, 4Q Coffee. You know Skinny Joey loves his coffee. You know Lil Snuff loves his coffee. If you want to head over there, use the promo code Skinny Joey. Save 10% off and also get free shipping. When you wake up in the morning and you're craving that cup of coffee, there's only one coffee you're going to go to. 4Q Coffee. Make sure you head on over there, add the promo code Skinny Joey, 10% off and free shipping.
It's vicious.
It's vicious.
At the end of the day,
I said I fight
at the end of the day,
Stevie
it's about
Johnson,
money.
Cesar Brazon. I got to go with the other promoter, so my promoter just lost all that money.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Well, only a couple guys controlled it. What? Don King back then. It's only right. Bob Arum.
Bob Arum and
Lou Duva. Yeah.
I just see.
Don King was,
And I had a
he would
local
sign
promoter.
you and me, and
Yeah.
he'd make us fight.
Yeah.
So he'd give
He gets
shit
the
who
winner no
won.
matter
Yeah,
what.
no matter
Oh,
what.
If you beat me,
he
got
double
it.
bubbles it.
I'm-
He bought all the heavyweights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's smart.
Yeah.
It's not
Smart, but it's not.
It's a little bit cruel, but it's not stupid.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
Can't call it a dumb thing.
Who-
It's legal.
ruin
Now let me
boxing.
ask you a question, because you know boxing. Tyson, he should kill this kid, right?
Yeah, all right. Did you see when Tyson fought Roy Jones Jr.?
Yeah.
That was a draw. Why? It was meant to be.
Meant to be.
It was
That's
a draw
what-
before the fight started.
That's
Yeah.
what I
The
think.
draw when it's over. This is going to be the same
Same thing.
Same thing.
They'll
It's just
fight
for the
2-3
money.
times.
What they're doing, the public will pay to see.
Yeah.
The public will pay to see this.
They make
crazy.
30 million,
It's
40
insane.
million.
I
They
won't
sold out in Dallas. Sold out.
I won't
All
even
right,
watch
yeah.
the fight because it's not real.
Because it's
not
not real.
Well, you know,
I think he's going to win
I
one.
think
He's going to win one.
I think
Then they're
he's
going to like the
No,
drill in
Mike-
Manila.
Mike won't let him. Mike
Right.
won't do it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
I know
just
Mike
my
won't.
opinion.
Yeah.
No, he won't do it.
Mike's
Right.
got too much pride. I mean, he lost a lot of money, and you know, if people are saying, "Oh, he's going to take a dive," he ain't taking a dive. My prediction.
Well, he said a
less
draw.
than 1 minute. Everybody got opinions,
Yeah.
right? This is my opinion. He's going to hurt this kid.
Listen, he's a 6-1 underdog.
Okay, he's going to hurt
Tyson.
This
How
kid.
the fuck's he 6-1?
6-1 underdog.
Because you know what? They want
That's crazy.
They want everybody. That means one of two things. They want this fight's going to be a draw, but they want everybody to bet on Tyson.
Yeah.
And guess what? That means Tyson's going to throw the fight.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's crazy. It really is.
Oh, the money there. 30 million, they could shoot at me. I'll get in the ring with both of them motherfuckers. They
Yeah,
could have it
me
done.
too.
I won't give two fucks.
me
I'll take
too.
a shot. They could shoot at me
They
one
could come
time.
in right here. I could care less.
I swear to God.
For 30
30
million,
million?
I fight both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I said. They could have it
Yeah.
done. I'll fight them.
It don't matter. Growing up, who was your favorite fighter?
Growing up, my favorite fighter was Tommy Hearns.
Hearns?
Tommy Hearns.
It was tough.
How about for you?
Rocky Marciano.
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 Tough, yeah.
Tough.
Tough.
I mean, balls to the wall.
Yeah.
God, he was tough. He just didn't give a shit
Nah.
about anything. Whatever you threw at him, he just didn't care.
Well, like you said, if the fights weren't 15 rounds, he would have lost. Right? He knocked Wolcott out in the 13th, right?
He walked out in the 13th round, and he would have never won the world titles. The
Yeah.
fights back then were 12 rounds.
So that's
They-
crazy.
they were
how
15
history
back
can
then.
change.
Well, and not only that, but back then,
They fought like
back
3
then,
times
they-
a week.
you
You
see
see the
Marciano get
records of
cut.
these guys.
His nose was split in half.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. These
Today
guys
they would
only
stop
fight
that
Stop
fight
fight immediately.
Stop those fights.
Yeah.
Ezra Charles and Jersey Joe Walcott.
Yeah.
The
had titles.
boxing's not the same as it used to be. We
No.
can all agree on that,
I
right?
think they were.
Yeah, you
I
know-
think they're way
yeah,
better back
yeah,
then. Your time.
How
Way
about-
better.
Yeah.
Chavez was, what, 66-0 before he lost?
Right.
Who? Chavez?
66.
90 something.
100-0.
No, before he
No.
lost.
Chavez was 96-0 before he got beat, I think.
Yeah.
Nah, he was 66-0. I'm pretty positive. But I
Really?
could be wrong.
What,
But,
he was on-
or maybe
I think it was
Willie,
90s.
or maybe no.
Look at Sugar Ray Robinson, 128-1.
Because Willie Pepper.
128.
Willie Pep.
I mean, they were. I mean, to have all them boxing. I mean, your body
Yeah,
has
but
got to
they
be
fought
destroyed.
4 or 5 times a year.
More than that, a
A
month.
month. A month.
A fucking
A month. We would like to thank you for watching. Head on over to Patreon for the full episode.